Se você é um apaixonado por filmes faroestes, você está no canal correto. Apenas faroestes. Filmes e séries inesquecíveis. Curta esse canal. Inscreva-se e participe do seu crescimento. Compartilhe nas suas redes sociais. Apenas faroeste.
Oh, you naughty dog. Don't you ever do that again. Never. I'm so thankful. Oh, you saved my little André.
Oh, wasn't nothing, ma'am. I just run him around the block, cornered him back there in the alley, and picked him up. And there he is.
Oh, I can never thank you enough. Monsieur...
Cartwright, ma'am. Horse cartwright. And like I said, there wasn't nothing to it.
I'm sorry I couldn't have been more help to you, ma'am, but I found the dog's bow.
Merci. You're both so kind.
My name is Joe Cartwright.
His name is Little Joe Cartwright.
Of course, I'm the youngest. That's why they say that.
I am Mademoiselle Denise. Brothers?
Occasionally.
Oh, I'm glad your dog fell into friendly hands again.
Oh, Fillmore, this gentleman captured André, and this gentleman found his ball. You know?
I'm Horse Cartwright, and this is my little brother, Little Joe Cartwright.
Oh, good. I'm Mr. Fillmore. I'm manager and accompanist for Miss Denise. I believe you and I have met.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that little accident.
Fillmore, such kindness should be rewarded, Fillmore.
Oh, yes. Yes. Miss Denise is a famous chanteuse, and we'd be delighted to have you as our guests tonight.
A chanteuse? I didn't know they had that kind of thing going on here in Virginia City.
I sing. And Monsieur Fillmore accompanies me on the piano.
Well, I'll tell you. You'll just have to forgive my little brother here, ma'am. You see, the finer things in life, he just ain't too familiar with.
Why, you don't know what a chanteuse is.
Here we are. There are 2 tickets for tonight at the Silver Dollar.
Well, thank you very much.
That's 1 for each.
Very kind of you.
Very nice of you indeed.
I will see you tonight.
I can guarantee you're going to see me.
I mean, we will be there.
Bonjour, gentlemen.
Bonjour.
Same to you, ma'am.
Fillmore?
You didn't know what a chanteuse was, you phony.
Come on.
Really, come on.
Got everything all loaded except them spuds.
Good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You bet. What's the matter? I say, what's the matter?
Oh, nothing. I'm just trying to make up my mind whether I want to go to this or whether I want to sell my ticket. I don't know. I really don't think too much of Chanteuse's, really. I don't know.
You mean, you don't want to go see her?
Not if I could sell my ticket. No, I wouldn't go.
Well, I'll tell you, just to save the trouble having to sell it somewhere, I'll buy it from you.
You want to buy it?
Yeah. Keep it in the family, yeah.
This ticket's worth a lot of money. Of course, I won't charge you that kind of money. We're brothers. $10, how's that?
8.
Yeah, sold. Besides, this ought to cut out some of the competition for you.
Well, I will admit, he's been a nuisance, little brother. Because you don't know how to handle yourself in a situation like this, and them chartreuses and all. Besides that, you're a little light for the job.
You're about $8 light for the job.
Good. Come in. Oh.
Well, I looked over the Silver Dollar Saloon.
Please, Fillmore, you know I don't like the word saloon.
Well, never mind how you feel about saloons. Just don't lose the French accent.
Oh, well, how was it, huh?
About this animal.
I love you, Fillmore.
Yeah, he loves me, but he's a pest.
Oh.
Yeah. And the Silver Dollar doesn't seem too bad, and the advance sale seems to indicate a sellout.
Heavy French, huh?
Well, it's selling big this year, so play it up. I also learned that our newfound friends, the Cartwrights, are pretty important people around here.
Oh? Well, as long as I'm going to be around here for a few days, I might as well, enjoy myself, well, Sherry?
Don't start toying with those two boys, huh?
Oh, mon ange, how you worry.
I wonder how long a dog lives.
What do you mean by that?
Well, as your manager and accompanist, it seems to me that I spend an awful lot of time looking for André when he's missing.
Please, Fillmore, do not talk like that in front of André. He's so sensitive.
All right, only don't lose the French accent.
Oui, monsieur. We will be very French, André, baby. Baby.
I must say you look pretty good.
You like it, huh?
Yes, sir. Unit-up version of House Cartwright. Something special.
Yeah, well, like I was telling you, this Miss Denise is something special, Paul.
And I appreciate you taking me as your guest.
Oh, my pleasure, Paul, my pleasure.
I just hate to leave without knowing what little Joe is.
Paul, don't worry about little Joe. Let's get on in. I don't want to be late for that performance. Hey, see, Paul? Here's the ticket. Not only is she beautiful, but she's kind. And she's world famous. That...
I see your little brother got top dollar for his ticket, didn't he?
Hey, what if that little skinflint you had cheap these tickets are going to go for?
You know what I ought to do with you? Just put you in a corral and leave you there. Hey, Bern. Awesome.
Oh, hi, fella. Oh, evening, Bud. I didn't see you standing behind us.
Yeah. Got yourself a new suit, huh?
Yeah, I figure it was about time.
Your hat, too.
Yeah, nice, huh?
You mind if we sit down?
Yeah, I don't know if you can read the sign. It says reserved. Of course, that doesn't go for you, Pa.
Don't you give me none of that reserve stuff.
And I could call a bouncer, you know, if I thought it would do any good.
I wondered where you'd sneaked off to.
All right, now that you've seated yourself here, all right. But as soon as Miss Denise has finished her performance, I hope you will extend me the courtesy of leaving my table then.
For what?
Isn't it obvious that she and I would like to be alone?
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight I'm proud to present to Virginia City, direct from Europe and New York, the beautiful singing star, Miss Denise.
you something, Paul?
Sure.
Sur les ponts d'Avignon, on y danse, sur les ponts d'Avignon, on y danse tout en ronde. Les boumisseaux font comme ça, et puis encore comme ça. Sur les ponts d'Avignon, on y danse, sur les ponts d'Avignon.
What's crazy about? Hey, would you mind moving over a little bit? I'd like to see the show. Powie, ask him to please move aside.
Et puis encore comme ça, sur les ponts d'Avignon, on y danse, sur les ponts d'Avignon, on y danse tout en ronde. Les militaires font comme ça, et puis encore comme ça, sur les ponts d'Avignon, on y danse, sur les ponts d'Avignon, on y danse tout en ronde.
Table right here. Miss Denise, I'd like you to meet my father, Mr. Cartwright. Miss Denise.
Miss Denise?
Monsieur
Must say I enjoyed this.
You go ahead and get it.
Oh, it's my pleasure, Monsieur Cartwright. May I introduce my manager and accompanist, Monsieur Fillmore?
Enjoyed it. Pleasure, sir. Excuse me, please. I have to go count the money.
Won't you sit down?
Yes, have my seat, Miss Denise.
Oh, yes.
I like it.
Oh, little Joe, would you do me a favor?
That'd be my pleasure, ma'am.
Would you go to my hotel and see if little André is all right?
And see if little André is all right?
Wait.
Oh, you wouldn't like to go see if... No, you wouldn't. Yeah, well, I'll just be a moment. I'll be right back.
Oh, merci, little Joe.
No, go away.
Darling boy.
I never thought of him in exactly those terms.
Yes, he is, isn't it?
Where's that young fella ordered this champagne?
He stepped out for just a minute.
Coming back?
Oh, yes, he'll be... Just sit down here.
I better hold off on this champagne. He already paid me.
Well, excuse me. You say he already paid for it? Look, I'm his older brother, and I'll take good care of the bottle. Just sit it down.
No,
Yep, sir, please. Just get us another glass, will you?
Oh, you're his brother. I guess it's all right.
Yeah, thank you. I'll just go right ahead and open it up.
Oh, la, la. I just love champagne. It's so French.
Yes, it is. I love it. It's marvelous. So lively. Well,
Hoss.
at least a glass left.
Your aim was bad.
Oh, what are you doing? Yes, get out!
Up and at him, Tiger. Go on. That's a better show than ours.
Check the dog. Check the dog. Andre! You all right? Check.
So exciting! Wait, here he comes!
Come on. You can do it again.
Go!
Hey! Hey, all right. Good. Where's my suit?
Hoss, don't you know enough not to shake up a bottle of champagne?
I do now, Paul. It didn't really make no difference, old Paul, because little Joe had already paid for it anyhow. What's on the rocks, little Joe?
Fine horse are in there, really busting the place up.
Yeah. They're doing all right, too, ain't they? You reckon I better break it up now?
I reckon.
I sure hate to.
Sheriff.
He just went right by.
Now I've seen it all.
All right. It's kind of silly.
Yes, it is, now that you mention it.
Well, I really would like to explain the
Now, there's no need of that. I think a collection of hard cash to pay for the damage done to the saloon would be a better way of explaining it. Good night.
This the bottle of champagne that I already paid for?
Yeah, that's the one, all right. Hoss can explain what happened to it. Can't you?
Yeah.
No. Then we'll go ahead and explain.
Well, you already paid for it, Joe. I figure there's any use in wasting it, so I tell you, you shake that French champagne, it sure does get excited. It closes stacking. Joseph. Don't do this to yourself, boy.
Joseph, it's a new suit. You don't mess it up.
I want to tell you something. If I didn't have on this new suit and my new hat, I would give you the licking that you deserve.
As I was saying, Miss Denise, I'm terribly sorry about what happened the other night.
Oh, I thought it was exciting. And the way Ben and Hoss handled the situation, it was magnifique.
Well, he's gonna get a magnifique bill for the damages.
Too bad you miss it.
Yeah, I'm sorry too. If I could have been there, I could have really.
Oh, excusez-moi.
Certainly.
Hoss Cartwright.
Hi, Mr. Denise.
Do come in.
I brung you some.
Flowers. How sweet. Oh.
Is he bothering you?
Oh, no.
I just wanted to show Miss Denise that we're all not ruffians and brawlers.
Sit down, Hoss, and keep little Joe company while I get a vase for these flowers, huh?
Yes. You don't sleep much, do you?
I think you're a little late with the.
Yeah. But I'm a box of bonbons ahead. Hey, you see that? Even Andre's caught on to your way of operating. You know what they say about animals, they always know.
Oh, you're so big, he probably thinks you're a tree.
Could I impose on one of you boys to do me a favor and...
Ah, ma'am, I'd be happy to oblige you any way I could.
Oh, thank you, Hoss. Little André did not have his morning walk. Do you mind?
Oh, of course my brother Hoss doesn't mind. Loves animals. Why, he'd rather walk dogs than eat, wouldn't you, Hoss?
Merci, Hoss. I'll get his leash, huh?
Yeah. I'll flip you to see who walks in.
What do you mean you'll flip me to see who walks in? You just said it yourself. Animals know.
Little brother, you're trying me. You're trying me real hard.
Not as bad as the people in Virginia City are gonna try you when they see you being pulled around by that funny-looking little dog.
Glad to see you.
Howdy, Roy.
Did you park him into town?
Oh, no, he didn't, Roy. He stayed out the ranch.
Oh, that's too bad. You going home for supper, ain't you?
Well, I sort of figured on it, yeah.
Yeah, well,
That burned his frog in my throat.
Sounds more like you got a dog in your throat. Okay. Well, you tell your pa.
I found that itch goes with it. I reckon it must be some kind of allergy or something.
Oh, that's too bad. But tell him next time he comes into town to stop in my office and see me.
Yeah, I sure will, Roy.
Thank you.
I sure will. So long, Roy.
Bye.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't reckon I was watching where I was going.
It wasn't looking what you were doing last night. But I'm purely glad we bumped into each other without your pa around to get in the way.
Now, look, that was last night. Now, if you were just...
Right. And this is today. You had your good time, and now I'm going to have mine.
These bonbons are wonderful. Here, would you like one?
No, merci. Ours has been going a long time.
No, I wouldn't worry. What my pa always says? Pa always says if a job's worth doing, it's worth doing well.
It has been over 1 hour. And André died so easily.
Look, I don't want you to worry about it. The horse is probably just going around town showing André to everybody.
That must be him. Excusez-moi.
Yes, yes.
Miss Denise, you ain't gonna believe this. I lost your André.
You what?
Yeah, I lost the little doggy.
You lost him?
Yeah,
My baby. My baby. My baby lost him.
Please don't worry. I'll find André for you. Don't
That's
worry.
right, Miss Denise. Don't you worry. I'll find him.
May I make a suggestion?
Oui.
Why don't we put an ad in the paper and offer a reward for André?
That is an excellent idea. I was just about to suggest that myself. You just make the reward, I'll pay it. It makes no difference. Just make a reward for like...
I don't think it fair that we decide how much the reward should be. After all, it is your dog, your love. I think we should leave it up to Miss Denise what the reward should be.
That's a good idea. I was just about to suggest it myself. You just make out the reward for whatever you think is fair, and I'll pay it.
A reward. Oh, merci, monsieur. Oh, thank you. Oui.
The reward was my idea.
Oh, merci.
It was not.
Miss Denise, I'm paying the reward. Yeah, Miss Denise. Miss Denise.
Have a bonbon.
I will go put that ad in the paper right away. Oh, oui, monsieur. Oh, and he's worth so much more to me than it costs.
Oh, don't worry about money. My brother Horse is very generous.
Oh, oui, monsieur. Oh, merci, merci.
Spare no expense, dear.
Oui.
What's the matter, Pa? You look kind of tired.
Just not used to the kind of shenanigans we had last night. And I hurt all over. I'll wait till we get the bill from the silver dollar.
That's going to be a big bill, too. A lot of damage. All those tables, chairs, bottles. I'm sure glad you taught me not to get involved in those kind of things.
You know, Paul, you wasn't the only one involved in that. The rest of them won't have to pay their share, too.
I think you ought to pay at least half.
Where's he going to get the money to pay for at least half?
Well, same place he's going to get the money to pay the reward.
What reward? Reward for what?
Well, Paul, see, I lost Miss Denise's little dog. And little Joel here thought that the least I could do was to run an ad in the paper and offer a reward for him since I lost him.
A reward for a dog? What kind of reward are you offering?
Well, I don't rightly know. See, she was putting the ad in the paper while I was out hunting the dog, and I didn't state no exact figure.
You let her state an exact figure?
Well, yeah, I reckon I did, Paul.
You know, Miss Denise thinks the world of that dog. That's a very unusual dog, very expensive. I wouldn't be surprised if the reward for that dog ran maybe $10, maybe $15.
Well, I reckon I can live with that.
A pound.
You mean neither one of you has seen the ad? Neither one?
No, paper wasn't printed when we left town.
That's too much for me. Excuse me, I'll go to bed.
Yeah.
Night, Pa.
I think I'll join him.
No, I wouldn't if I were you.
How come?
I think you better get in town. Start looking before the stampede starts.
What stampede?
The stampede to get the reward money for that dog that you're gonna have to pay.
Yeah. Might as well. I don't reckon I could sleep anyhow wondering.
Hey, don't forget, take a lantern. It's hard to find a little dog in the dark.
Doggy. Come here, Andrew. Here, doggy.
Any luck?
You looking for that dog so you can collect that fortune, huh?
You heard about it, huh? I didn't think anyone knew about it yet, except the printer. That's me. A big, fat $1,000 riding on that little carcass. I plan to earn it. Here, Andrew. Andrew.
Here, André. Here. Come on, André. André. Here, André. Here. Here, André. Here, boy. Come on, pup.
Here I am. André.
Well, this town looks awful deserted, don't it?
Well, never mind. You take the horses to the livery stable, and I'll meet you there later. I'm going to pay the bill.
11 assorted bottles.
The courthouse burned down 2 years ago. Wonder you ain't trying to charge me for that.
Yeah, Ben. Just finished adding up the bad news. Since it was mainly Cartwright's against Big Man here and his friends, I figure each side ought to pay half.
Well, I guess it's reasonable.
Them friends you were talking about, I don't even know who they were. 2 Cartwrights and only one of me. I figure he ought to pay 2/3 of the damage.
Yes, I have.
Thank you, Ben.
You don't stick me with half Cartwright. You and me are gonna sell it right now.
Here, Andre. Andre? Come on, boy. Come on, boy. Come on, pup.
What's the matter, no luck?
Yeah, all kinds of luck.
Hey, where is everybody? There's nobody even in the livery stable.
Everybody that's got any legs is out looking for that dad-burned dog to collect that $1,000 reward, thanks to you.
1,000? She put $1,000 reward on that little dog?
That's right, $1,000.
Oh, gee, I'm sorry. I had no idea at all she was going to put that kind of money on the dog.
If you're so sorry, how come you ain't out helping me find him?
Well, I would help you look, but then if I found the dog, and you'd owe me $1,000, and I couldn't live with myself knowing you owed me that kind of money. Don't feel bad. You have enough to worry about. I'm going to go console Miss Denise. She must need someone desperately about now.
Here, Andre.
53 glasses, 7 chairs, 3 tables. This is going to take quite some time to figure out, Ben.
Miss Andre. Andre! Andre!
I see you found the dog.
Yeah. What happened to you?
Never mind what happened to me. Get that dog right back to that woman.
Yes, sir.
That big man's got a chin like an anvil.
No, don't cry. Somebody will find Andre.
Oh, he has had nothing to eat for hours.
Poor thing.
Poor thing! Is that what you can say? Poor thing!
Denise, you're just upset, that's all.
Fillmore, if you had one little concern about Andre, you would be out there looking for him.
You know, Miss Denise is right, Fillmore. The poor little pup could be starving somewhere.
Of course, now, if little Joe is willing to show me around the town, I'll be happy to hunt for Andre.
How would I know what a nice dog like that would be doing in a town like this?
Fillmore is right. If you care for me at all, little Joe, you would be out.
We?
There he is, safe and sound.
Oh, my naughty little boy. Oh, I will never let you out of my sight again. Never. Oh, baby, as for you... Jane, that is for being careless.
Oh, that poor, beautiful dog.
Baby.
Oh, look how hungry he looks.
Yes.
Let's buy him a steak.
Andre will love you forever.
Oh, and I'm gonna love Andre.
Oh, give me
Come
this.
on, dear.
Excuse-moi.
Pardon me, brute.
Baby.
Come on, I'll buy you a beer.
Well, I need a beer or beefsteak.
You know, Joe, that hat.
That's a hat.
I have got to try it on. Do you mind?
Oh.
Hey, Hoss, isn't that the fella who,
Yeah. Watch this, kid. I'm gonna get one of those Cartwrights by hook or crook.
Sit down, Mr. Fillmore. This is going to be interesting.
Well, look, that guy's twice the size of your brother.
Yeah, ain't it terrible?
Nice.
You're a Cartwright, aren't you?
Yeah, joke card, right? Nice.
Little Joe, stop picking on that man and go find my André. André, come back.
What were you just sitting there for? Why don't you help me?
I'm tired, little brother. That'll teach you to be so careless. Go catch him. All right. You'll have a ball.
You lose your horse, little Joe? You want to ride home with Hop Sing?
No. I got trouble, Subson. You go on ahead.
Boy, now you lucky. You lucky. Do you realize that if somebody else had found that dog, you'd have been out $1,000 now? $1,000 which you do not have?
Nobody knows any better than I do, boy. I know I was lucky.
Sure hope you've learned your lesson.
I learned my lesson all right. The only thing is, I don't know about little Joe. I don't know whether he learned his lesson or not. Tell him about the fight, Joe.
What fight?
Fight. I was talking to Bruno yesterday. He told me he had another fight over there in the Silver Dollar, and you broke a whole bunch of bottles and
Joe,
big man.
that ain't the fight I was talking about. Tell Paul about your fight.
Your fight?
Tell him about the window, Joe. Tell him about the whole thing.
What window? What fight and what window?
Wait, the window over there in the millinery shop. There's a window in it, and I was sitting there watching Miss Denise's little dog.
Oh, that dog again.
And she was inside trying on a hat. You know how women are. They love to try on hats. I know you know about women. And, that big man that you had all the trouble with came up and he punched me right through the window. And when I went through it, it broke. And I mashed a whole bunch of them little hats, and I busted up this kind of dummy in there, and the corset got unstrung.
You don't have any money to pay for any of this damage, do you?
I don't have any money to pay for it.
Hey, I don't have any money. That big man has cost me a fortune, just a fortune. What are you so happy about?
Hop Sing happy. Very happy.
Yes, I can see that.
I could use a little happiness right now. What's it all about?
Have a hunch what make me happy is make Mr. Horse more unhappy. You see, Hop Sing going to be rich. Very rich.
Hop Sing, how do you figure that whatever will make you very rich will make me unhappy? I don't understand.
Hop Sing earn a lot of money.
Well, don't be so inscrutable. What is it? What?
Well, how'd you earn a lot of money?
Hey, let go, Jay.
Hey! André! Hey, I'll take him back to Miss Denise.
Hop Sing take him back. Cute little doggy make Hop Sing wealthy man. Get $1,000 reward from Mr. Horse. Soon as I take little doggy back to Missy Denise.
I didn't have the heart to tell him there wasn't any reward anymore.
You cancel an ad, you cancel a reward. Oh, see, you did cancel the reward, didn't you? Did you cancel the reward? Well, you just have to pay him the $1,000. That's all. You just have to pay him the $1,000.
Wait a minute, Paul. Little Joe lost that dog this time, not me.
Well, so what if I lost the dog? I didn't put the ad in the paper.
But Joe, I took the dog back after I took.
I never said anything about $1,000. It says $1,000.
Joe, I took the dog back. I got no more responsibility.
I never said anything.
Hold it! You're both involved. You're both stuck. You'll both pay equally. Is that understood? And I don't want to hear another word about it. I've just heard about everything. Everything.
You don't really think Hop Sing would hold us to that reward, do you? I mean, it's one of the family.
$1,000, $1,000, what my soul.
He would.
He would.
Yes, and I don't blame him. I'll tell you what I'd do if I were you two. I'd go right into town and put another ad in, canceling that first stupid ad of yours, just in case Miss Denise loses that dog again. Then you'll be stuck for another $1,000.
He's right. Let's get in there. Come on.
That'd be $2,000, of course.
Dogs, big men, and rewards.
You got something there that belongs to me, friend.
Oh, you make big mistake. Little doggy belong to Missy Denise.
Yeah, you're right there. But I'm the one that's taking him to her.
I let you do that, then you get big reward instead of Hop Sing.
Yeah, I know you're with that miserable Cartwright clan. But you sure don't think like them. You got sense. So just hand over that yapping mongrel and we part peaceful-like.
You say I got sense and you right. More sense than to let you get big reward. Now, if you got sense, you let me buy.
I can't say I ain't gonna enjoy this. I finally found me a Cartwright that I can work over real good.
Did you see that?
I sure did. I tell you this, I ain't never gonna complain about no burnt chicken no more.
Oh, you baby. Oh, André, don't you ever do that again.
Hop Sing thinks Small Who's Cow is a good place to keep little doggy safe from danger.
Oh, how can I thank you? I must reward you. Oh, you return my precious lamb, and you must not refuse. Here, you must take it. $5.
Hop Sing no can understand woman. When money is belong to you, little doggy is only worth $5. When money is belong to Mr. Horse and little Joe, little doggy is worth $1,000. Confucius have nothing to say to this live woman. No, I understand. Eat it.
Johnny? André loves you. Look.
Yes, ma'am, he sure does.
You poor man. This. Did you hold it?
Yes.
Thank
you.
Wait.
May we have the roast beef now, please? May we please have the roast beef now for our guest. And please serve from the left.
More bread, please.
More bread coming up.
I heard him.
More wine, please.
More wine.
I heard.
That's no way to serve bread. Yeah? Up, sing. Skull.
Skull.